Hi, Dhoni sir. I feel privileged to talk with you. I have been a huge fan, and it's a dream come true. So I have two questions for you. So first question is, what are your top three book recommendations for younger generations?
I will. I'll just sort out the echo.
Oh,
Mic kissa on hai. So there's an echo going on, so I hear myself and it becomes difficult to speak. Well, I think the CBSE books are very good. Because other books may or may not help you, but it definitely get you marks and grades, and that can really help you in the future. So, that's something that I would highly recommend. Other than that, whatever your passion is, I feel when it comes to studies, of course, you have a syllabus, so you have books. But other than that, whatever your passion is, I feel you need to follow your passion. So somebody, if he's a automobile fan, he would love to, or he should read about, magazines about motorbikes or cars or, other things. So I feel it's very important to follow your passion.
thank you, Dhoni sir. Sir, what's your best cricketing advice for the younger generations?
So, listen, cricketing advice for youngsters who are coming up, it is very simple to, similar to what you do for your studies or any other games, which is, managing your time, because when you're young, that's the ideal time to switch between cricket and sport. You allot your timings and you try to make the most of 24 hours that you have got, because nobody really knows that early whether you will turn up to be a professional sports person or you'll be somebody who's really good in studies. Some of my South Indian friends, they're good in both, but where we come from, it's very difficult to manage both. An engineer playing for India, that's unheard of in our side. So I think time management is most important, and physical fitness is again something that has come to the forefront nowadays, because the game has become very demanding. And not to forget, even if you don't turn up to be a professional sports person tomorrow, that physical fitness that you do initially at an early stage, that actually helps you, because a lot of jobs nowadays have become desk jobs where you're sitting and doing your work more often than not. So I feel the fitness level of individuals go down a lot faster than what it should. So I feel that till you are 16, 17, or maybe under 20, that's a time to put in a lot of effort. And sports actually helps it, because when you go and run around the field, it's not really fun. But when you play some kind of a sport, whatever the sport may be, you become stronger and your endurance goes up. So my cricketing advice will be very simple: play all the sports you can in school, whatever is available. Study hard, because it's very important, to make your career. And at an early stage, you can manage to do both.
Thank you, sir. And my second question is, how to deal with criticism?
Well, modern times, it's slightly different, because let's talk about, I was born in 81. So that generation, you had later on maybe one channel, that would send in the news, and then maybe three or four big newspapers. But nowadays, the amount of news channels that floating around, the publications that floating around, not to forget the social media. You have Twitter, you have Instagram, where people will be criticizing you. I think the right move is, to be honest to yourself, and at the same time, listen to what is coming your way. But not to forget, not everything is constructive. So it's very important to, sort that out, because a lot of times, it can have a serious impact on you. People just troll for the sake of trolling. So criticism has to be taken, and it becomes more easy to take when you're honest to yourself, because if something is wrong, there has to be a reason why it's going wrong. And when you are that open-minded, you don't really need to listen to a lot of people from the outside. People, your close friends, or people who are great in the industry, their constructive criticism can help you out. And that's where I feel it's important to be honest to yourself.
Thank you so much, sir. I have a question for Jadeja, sir. So my question is, what is your morning ritual or morning routine?
My morning routine will be I wake up at around 12:30 because we're playing IPL. So yeah, when I get up, I have tea. Deepak is absolutely right. And then depends. On a practice day, I have lunch, and then we go for training, come back, late sleep, and then again same routine next day.
Thank you so much for answering.
Also, I would just like to add in, a lot of times people think as to what is this, you get up at 12 or 1 or 11 in the morning. I feel, you need to follow a routine. And once you play evening games or night games during IPL, by the time you come back to the hotel, keep your bags out. And, by the time you sleep, it's actually, if you're playing in India, it turns out to be 2:30 in the morning, which means, having a fixed plan. So what usually most of the cricketers, not everybody does it, what most of the cricketers do, if they have a pattern of, they try to sleep by 3 and get up by 11 o'clock, because it's very important to have a routine. It can't be like one day you sleep at 12 o'clock and the other day you are sleeping at 3 a.m. So I feel that's the reason why most of the cricketers follow this absurd timing, you can call it, who sleeps at 3 in the morning and gets up at 11 in the morning. But there's some stability in that, and that's why we try to follow it.
Thank you so much.
Let's see who the last one is. Okay, Srinivas, we're going to let our Myntra icon try to guess, okay? Who do you think this is?
It's a little bit difficult, but I guess it's
Bravo.
Jadeja. I don't know.
Okay, Srinivas says Jadeja, but I think Jadeja says Bravo. Okay, so let's see who's right. Can we see who the player is? Come on, Srinivas, I thought this was an easy one. Yeah, exactly. Well done, guys. Nicely done. And Srinivas, I think we put you on the spot, right? You got a bit stressed out.
Maybe I'm obsessed with Jadeja. I don't know.
Possible. So we have our next one. Let's do this quickly so we can get as many as we possibly can. Can you guys guess this?
Enemy.
Okay, someone said enemy. Who said enemy?
Me.
Okay. Any other guesses?
Can be friend also.
Can be enemy or friend. Let's get one of the icons. BNS Srinivas, are you still around?
Yeah, you are your only friend.
You are your only friend. You guys are being so negative here. Why would you be your only friend though? I understand you are your only enemy. Okay, so we have 2 votes for friend and 1 for enemy. Let's see what the correct one is. You are your only limit. Okay, think positive, guys. Think positive.